Hello, people. I'm Jaby Koay, joined by Achara KIRK.
Hi, guys.
We're looking at SRK Answers the Internet's most searched questions. Shahrukh Khan. This comes from Z Series, the YouTube channel.
Hi, everybody. I'm Shahrukh Khan, and I'm going to try and answer as honestly as possible Internet's most asked questions about me. So the first one is, does Shahrukh Khan have a tattoo?
What?
No, I don't, but I have it in my film, Harry Met Sejal, a big one right across my right shoulder and chest. But no, I don't have a tattoo. I'm scared of tattoos. The next one is, does Shahrukh Khan have a private jet?
Oh.
Not as yet, but I'm working on it. I'm just hoping for that 1,000 crore film that will come my way. As soon as I get it, then the first thing I'm buying is a private jet and watch the film there. In my private jet. No tattoo, no private jet. I'm such a loser. What is Shahrukh Khan doing now? Ripping off this white thing which is sticking to my fingers and my pants. Right now I'm sitting on Rajiv Masan's show and answering the most searched questions about me. That's all. I have an extremely boring life when I'm not shooting. What is Shahrukh Khan's phone number? It's 555-9960-321. I'll repeat it, 555-9960-321.
What can we call him?
Call anytime. Post midnight, I'll pick it up. Always leave a message and I'll answer you back with an emoji.
With an emoji.
What is Shahrukh Khan's real name? This is it. No, there is no other screen name. There was a time, I've said this before, my grandmother wanted to name me Abdul Rahman, but my father persisted and I'm Shahrukh Khan. So no, there is no. I mean, I've been called lots of names on the internet, but I'm not going there. Is Shahrukh Khan world's richest actor? Second last one I heard, without a private jet and a tattoo. No, I wish I was. I'm quite a capitalist material kind of guy like that. I like good things in life, but no, I don't think I'm the richest actor in the world. But ho jaunga. Dua karte rehna. Why Shahrukh Khan is so famous? Could be good looks, sexy, handsome, tall, charming, speaks so well. I mean, I've got it all. It would be ironic if I wasn't so famous, really. So, this is self-answering question. How did Shahrukh Khan meet Gauri? I saw her at a party, in one of those school parties where the boys sat on one side and the girls sit on the other side, and then you go and when your song plays, the song during those days was Who's Going to Drive You Home Tonight? Or Last Christmas I Gave You My Heart. So you waited for that kind of song. I, of course, danced to Footloose because the slow songs happened late at night and my luck was Footloose and she was dancing there. My friend asked her, I'm too shy of girls. I've never asked a girl anything. And my friend asked her if she would dance with his friend. She agreed, so I met her at a party and saw her for the first time when I started dancing with her. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Safdarjung development area in Delhi. How did Shahrukh Khan buy Mannat? A lot of pain, with lots and lots of pain, borrowing money and
I think it's just
lots of ads,
his house, right?
and lots of weddings and lots of shows, inane ones, most of them. But it's nice to have bought it, to have a roof over my head, not to worry for my children's future. I've never had a house. Being from Delhi, everybody lived in bungalows. So when I bought it, I didn't think it's a big deal. I didn't realize in Mumbai, normally people live in apartments and they're very expensive. So yeah, it took me 5-6 years of taking advances from people and working for them at a much lower rate to buy myself this house here.
Wow.
Can Shahrukh Khan sing? Yes, I can, but I'm saving it for my old age. When all my talent is completely exposed, then I want to do a song. I'll do it bare body. You know, when I get completely desperate, I do a Dancing in the Rain version without my clothes on. I wish I could sing. If I could sing and play the guitar, I would retire, which makes me hear people scream, teach him now, teach him now. But no, you're not so lucky. But I wish I could sing. I could sing one or two of my songs, like Har ghadi badal rahi hai dhoop. I sing very badly, but I really want to sing. Okay, this is it. The most searched questions about me on internet. I'm on Rajiv Masan's show. Thank you very much. If there are any questions which I haven't answered, please send them to Rajiv and I'll answer them in the next time.
That was cool.
Shahrukh Khan always puts a smile on my face. He's just so charming and like self-deprecating. Or not even self-deprecating, because he'll just like straight up be like, yeah, because I'm just handsome and hot.
I think he was just joking.
He was joking, yeah.
I don't think he was taking himself very seriously.
Not at all.
SRK might be the most sarcastic man in India. he's very, very dry sense of humor. He'll just say things, but I think it's almost borderline for his own amusement at a certain point. And if other people happen to laugh, cool, but it's not really his concern. It's more just amusing himself at a certain point.
Yeah, like he's always very open about, you know, how he feels or whatever. And like even with his failures, he's not afraid to talk about them, you know, or even address internet trolls who are saying mean things about him. But he's like, whatever.
I haven't seen these Google questions, these internet's most searched questions, ever taken seriously by any celebrity. It's always like a goofy sort of jokey thing. I mean, even mine. Thinking about it, I'm like, even mine, I didn't take it very seriously. I was just joking the whole way through it because it's sort of awkward. It's like these questions that you can't answer, or to answer it seriously would feel, I don't know, audacious or stupid, you know?
Well, I think a lot of the questions that people ask on the internet are things that you probably never even thought about yourself.
What is Achara KIRK doing right now?
Yeah, I'm recording reactions.
What is Achara KIRK's phone number?
No.
Is Achara KIRK Pakistani? I saw that question pop up.
Yeah.
I was wondering if it was going to actually make its way onto the board, and it didn't. I was a little bit disappointed. They flashed it inside.
I saw it.
In
Yeah.
animation,
Why were you disappointed?
just to see what he was going to say. I just want to see what he was going to say. You know, just like there's a very curious. It's a morbid curiosity. Like, what's he going to say? You know?
Okay.
I just have no idea. Is Achara KIRK the world's richest YouTuber?
Definitely
second
not.
richest.
Yeah. No, not at all.
Why is Achara KIRK so famous?
Not famous.
What? What?
I just said I'm not.
You are famous.
Not really.
Yes, you are. If a stork picked you up right now and dropped you in the middle of India, you'd get seen and people would be like, Achara,
Well,
where's
yeah,
Jaby?
Yeah, exactly. It's always like, Achara, where's Jaby? Or like, what was that one that we did on the live stream, the Akinator thing, where it was like, Achara, Jaby Koay's girlfriend, like Jaby Koay YouTuber's girlfriend. I'm like, wow, cool. I'm not even known for being that game on the internet, Akinator.
You're not my girlfriend though.
Exactly, but like that's why
you're my YouTube wife.
Yeah, I'm your YouTube wife, but like it's just like, yeah, I'm only known for being next to Jaby Koay. I have absolutely nothing going for myself.
What's Achara KIRK's real name?
Oh yeah.
Does Achara KIRK have a tattoo?
No.
No, but you had a belly button ring.
I did, yeah.
Can Achara KIRK sing?
Yes. Will she? Not for a while.
How did Achara KIRK buy this t-shirt?
With money. Yeah.
This is fun.
It's riveting. Yeah. You know what my favorite question was?
What?
How did Shahrukh Khan meet Gauri, his wife? I thought that was really cute.
That was probably the most genuine of the answers.
Yeah.
But the thing is, even that, I couldn't tell if he was being serious.
Do you buy that he's that guy who was like, I can't even talk to a girl, and his friend talked to her for him, and
Absolutely.
Then he just saw her then, and then was like, yep, you'll do.
I think so.
Yeah?
I think so. I think Shahrukh Khan got confident after he became famous. I think he reached this threshold of degaff mode.
Right.
Like he's like, oh, I feel like he almost had a Tupac moment. Did you ever see Tupac Resurrection?
No.
There's a documentary on Tupac, and he talks about the transition of becoming famous. He said, he'd go to the clubs and he'd try to dance with girls and they would just ignore him, just wouldn't even look at him. And then he became famous because of his songs, becoming hits on the radio, and suddenly all the broads, the same broads at the same clubs wanted to dance with him. And it gave him some real perspective on what fame was.
Right.
Because he's still the same dude. Like in his mind, I'm still the same guy, but they're treating me differently. And I feel like Shahrukh Khan probably had a similar experience at a certain point where he made that transition into, fame and stardom, and he just sees how different people react to him, and his wife keeps him grounded.
Right.
And
yeah.
so
I mean, that's nice to have someone who knew you and has known you from before and knows you now, so that like when you start acting too big for your britches, they can just be like, yo.
Yeah.
Come back down to earth.
There's that famous Dave Chappelle sketch of him going, I'm Rick James, bitch. I seriously doubt Shahrukh Khan has that sort of vain bone in his body where he'd be like, I'm Shahrukh Khan, bitch. Like, he doesn't strike me as that kind of dude in the least. Of any of the Bollywood stars, he's the one I would at least expect to have that sort of attitude about him. But I should ask my sources about it. I'd be very curious to hear what he's like to work with. Just from like watching him and whatnot, he seems like the coolest dude on the planet.
He seems like someone who's really serious about making films, like he produces films as well. And not just films that he's in, but just, you know, films that he feels passionate about. I just think that he seems to be someone who has a really strong work ethic, as proven by his answer to the question about how did he buy his house, right? He was like, straight up, I just worked really hard. I did a bunch of gigs, you know, I did a bunch of weddings, I did appearances and this, that, and the other, and took advances, and that's how I bought the house. Like, wow.
Yeah. You guys, if you enjoy these kinds of things and want to see Jaby Koay's version, there'll be a link in the description below, as well as a button at the end of this video of my answering these kinds of questions. It was interesting. I liked my edit of that video. I thought it was a lot of fun. The goofiness and the edit together combined.
Yeah.
Made for fun. I'm Jaby Koay. This is
Achara KIRK.
Peace out.